Today in our 2017 Nissan Rogue Sport, we're going to be having a look at our best trailer hitch options. Okay, we have two hitches here today. Both of these hitches are Class 3 trailer hitch receivers. On the top, we have a Draw-Tite, and on the bottom, we have a CURT. Okay, with our two hitches here today, they're both very similar hitches, and we really only truly noticed two slight differences between them. The first one is in regards to appearance. The Draw-Tite hitch has more of a flat or matte black finish, whereas our CURT has more of a high gloss black finish. If we have a look over at the Rogue that we have in here today, we have the CURT hitch installed. You can see how it's completely hidden behind the rear fascia. The Draw-Tite's going to look exactly the same on the vehicle. The only part that you're going to have hanging down is the actual Class 3 receiver itself. You'll notice there's plenty of clearance around our fascia, which makes this a great hitch to use for bike racks and cargo carriers. The other slight difference that we notice is in regards to recreational use. Our Draw-Tite hitch does have an additional pinhole, and that's for a Pin Stabilization device, which helps take away some of that annoying shake play and rattle out of what's inserted in your receiver. Most bike racks and cargo carriers already have anti-rattle devices built into them, so you wouldn't need to worry about using the J-pin device, but if yours does not, you can use one of those with a Draw-Tite. For the CURT, we don't have that J-pin hole, but we do sell alternate methods of anti-rattle prevention on our websites. So if you want to take away any shake, play, or rattle, if you have the CURT hitch, not a problem. We do have several different options available for you. Other than that, both of these hitches are very similar. They're exactly the same in many areas. They're both going to look exactly the same on the vehicle when they're installed. Recreationally speaking, when you need to worry about clearance for your bike rack or cargo carrier, these both feature the exact same amount of clearance. From the ground to the top of our 2-inch receiver opening, we're looking at about 12.5 inches. And from the center of our hitch pin hole to the rearmost part of the back bumper on both hitches, we're looking at about 3 inches. So neither one is going to give you an advantage when it comes to using a bike rack or a cargo carrier. They're both exactly the same there. As far as weight capacities go, they both feature the exact same capacity, with a 525-pound max tongue weight rating and a 3,500-pound max gross trailer weight rating. Neither one of them support the use of weight distribution. Just keep that in mind if you wanted to use that with your trailer. And as always, you want to make sure you do consult with your Rogue Sport's owner's manual before you tow and not exceed the limits of the vehicle. Go by whichever number's less, whether that be the hitch or what the vehicle is rated for itself. Now when it comes to towing, both of these hitches are going to feature the exact same style of safety chain loops. A rolled tubular steel design, which is large enough to accept a large diameter hook just like this one without any problems. It'll work easily on both hitches. As far as installation goes, the hardware is slightly different between the two hitches, but it still attaches to the exact same attachment points on the vehicle, and we only have to enlarge one hole on the driver's side frame rail to get hardware in place. Other than that, they go up exactly the same way. And now for a brief summary. As far as appearance goes between our hitches, I'm going to give a slight edge to the CURT hitch just because the finish is a little bit nicer and blends in well underneath the vehicle and kind of gives it a nice finished appearance. As far as recreational use goes, both of these hitches are equal as far as which one's better. As far as weight capacity goes, there is no clear winner here. Both these hitches are equal because they both feature the exact same weight capacity. As far as clearance goes, both of these hitches feature the exact same amount of clearance, so they're both winners here. And as far as towing use goes, both of these hitches are exactly the same here, so they both score equally as well. Now, if I owned a Nissan Rogue Sport and was looking to buy a hitch for it, I would be leaning towards the CURT myself, just because I like the finish on it a little bit more. It really looks nice underneath the vehicle, and it just doesn't stick out quite as much as just a boring flat. I kind of like the pop that the high gloss gives us, so it just looks nicer in my opinion, but it all comes down to personal preference really. And that'll complete our look at the best trailer hitch options for the Nissan Rogue Sport. We hope you find this video helpful and informative in your trailer hitch purchasing decision.